Weirdos. If you don't know what this is the Sheer Shit podcast, known as CSP. So I'm currently recording at 11:08 at night. Because I went out to go watch the draft. And I'm also eating mac and cheese. So yeah, just your typical weirdo stuff, eating freaking mac and cheese at 11:08 at night. Hell yeah. Anyways, I went out tonight to go see what was going on with the draft with my boyfriend. He was very big into football, and I really like that about him. Anyways, sorry, enough about my love life. Let's jump into it. If my phone would unlock, jeez Louise, freaking slow. Oh gosh, this is gonna be another jam-packed show. Where do I start? Here. Okay. Oh, this one has to do with the lovely little state I live in, Missouri, aka Misery. There's just not really a whole lot to do out here just yet. I know that they're building stuff, but building takes a while. But this isn't for building. This actually has to do with a highway crash. And guess what day this happened on? 4/20 of this month. And this crash had involved 500 pounds of marijuana that was scattered along this highway. Bro, I'm sorry, this makes me sound like a fiend, but I would have been out there like, scoot, scoot, scoot. Oh, they won't notice. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Yeah, I probably would have gotten in trouble. They probably closed it off like pretty fast. But you never know, the wind might have picked some of that up and, I can't remember if the wind was bad that day or not. Who knows? Oh, okay. This one's really great because I'm actually really happy about this. I mean, it's about someone dying, but in a very karma way. Like, he's doing bad karma, so karma happened to him. And they were like, haha, we got you, beach. So this is about a trophy hunter who targeted elephants and lions, and I know elephants are used for their tusks, because what tusks are made out of? Ivory? Are their tusks made out of ivory? I don't know. If I'm wrong on that, I'm sorry. You can look up what elephant tusks are made out of. But he got eaten by eaten? Is eaten a word? I'm sorry. Let me correct my English here. He got eaten, okay? He got eaten by crocodiles. What a plot twist there. I'm like, Mother Nature said stop fucking with her. So stop fucking with her. In which, he kind of did. I don't know. I just find it so freaking, like, just joyful. Like, haha. Okay. What else? That was kind of like a little oh, okay, so this one's about music, because I do like to mix in music here, because music to me is a very good part of my life. It kind of like puts my feelings into like words, however, people have music that express them, different ways and stuff, but this one's about Kid Leroy. His new music video, 1,000 miles? Yeah, 1,000 miles. I usually like some of Kid Leroy's music, but this song just didn't do it for me. And then I kind of like saw something pop up about like how his music video is almost just like almost just not, I shouldn't say almost, it was pretty much the spitting image of one of Oliver Tree's music videos, and I think the same director did it, which is kind of, like, very shady of that director to do. Like, that's kind of rude. I hope you, like, get sued. Or something. You know? Sorry, stuff in my face. Hungry. Okay, so yeah, Kid Laroi songs, not really banger to me. But it might be to some other people, and that's fine, you know? We all got different tastes. Okay. So there's a post on Reddit. I want to say last Thursday. Legit, like, right after I got done with the last week's podcast. So last Thursday, which shows a Tesla slowly crashing into a $3.5 million private jet. After being, like, quote unquote summoned by its owner. Okay. Tesla, you doing some sketchy shit there. But, you know, I know everything's not going to be, like, super fantastic with technology. You know, technology has moments. But for cars, you know, it should be, like, you know, not that kind of, like, big, huge, bad, like, oopsie moments, you know? Oh, this one was kind of shocking to me. I didn't know that they could do this. So, Miss Mears, I want to say her name's Mears. If not, you know, sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to say your last name wrong. She has deservingly, finally, like, after 38 years, she has earned her title of valedictorian. She is a black woman. I don't know what the reasoning for her not getting valedictorian 38 years ago was. But if you want to, you can look into that. But she was named her high school valedictorian 30 years after, you know, graduating. I just find that, like, very odd. Like, I didn't know, like, they could do that, you know? Like, the school could be like, oh, yeah, after so many years, like, you're our valedictorian of this class. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. Like, school system, do better. Just do better. Oh. Sorry. So this has to do with school, but it goes to our favorite place in this country that we have. You guessed it. Going to Florida. Sunshiny Florida. Come here. Okay. Props to Linda Belcher for that little tune. Love it. Okay, so Florida officials rejected dozens of test books for 2022 to 2023 school year curriculum. And what kind of like textbooks? Math textbooks. Because of prohibited topics. What? But excuse me? The only thing I remember about, like, math textbooks was, like, all the equations and stuff. And then there's dreadful word problems where it's like, Susie is traveling at some odd miles per hour on this train going towards St. Louis at this time. And if the train makes so and so many stops and it slows down at this speed, when will Sally get to freaking St. Louis? Those ones? Those word questions peeved me off. Because I'd be super good at, like, doing all these equations and stuff. And, like, following formulas and stuff. But, like, those word problems, them word problems is where they get you. Don't know. But, I mean, let's keep it going with Florida right now, because I have another topic about Florida. And this one's a little disturbing. It kind of, like, pisses me off to a point. Because, like, it's so dumb. Okay, so 4 family members from Florida, anyways, are behind bars after allegedly beating a man so severely that he's been permanently, he has been, what is it, evaluated by doctors to say that he is permanently, oh my god, I was trying to say permulated. Ugh, what? That doesn't even make any sense. Permanently blind. Wow. Aren't you just like a trashy little family? Like, go like off, like go on off with yourself. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it with people like this. And, like, I really need to figure out, like, what the reasoning was, because I bet it wasn't even a good reason. So, we're going to go back. We're going to go back a little bit. Figure out. And I'm going to eat some more of my mac and cheese. Because, yeah, mac and cheese is fire. If you don't think mac and cheese is fire, it's probably because you're lactose intolerant. And hey, I get it, you know. You can't really enjoy all of the things in life. You know, some people are allergic to stuff. But to me, I just said that again. Mac and cheese is fire. Where is this article for these dusty ass bitches? Fucking beating up on a guy and making him blind. Like, I'm so glad they were behind bars, because people like that should not be roaming the streets and stuff, you know, because that's messed up, because that could happen, like, either to you or to me, and, like, it could be for, like, something so small, so, like, dumb to fight over, you know? Like, what's something dumb to fight over? Parking spots. Bro, I get it. Trying to find a parking spot at places is very, not stressful. I think it's just annoying and very irritating. But if you were about to, like, pop out of your car with your family and beat me up so badly that I go blind for a parking spot, that's very petty. And I'm not saying that that's what they were fighting over. I'm just, like, giving it as a example, because I'm trying to find it, like, because I don't believe, like, it was something, like, very, very valid. And, like, honestly, there's not a very valid reason to be beating up on people to the point where they go blind. Come on, fingers. Go faster. Come on, broski. Oh my god. I think we're almost there. I say that and there's like 5 freaking posts I have to go past. Oh, found it. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Cause they insist he turned one of their sons gay. Oh my god. Not only is it like beating up someone so badly that they're blind, it's a freaking hate crime. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That really, like, makes my blood boil. They beat him for 13 hours. Yo. No. My God. There's a special place in hell for these kinds of people. Oh my God. They deserve to be freaking hanged by their toes and beaten with their own shoes. That's how, like, irritated and annoyed I am with this family. Or at least hung by their ears. Oh my God. Guess what? You made my ish list. I hate you. Thanks. Freaking people. Blah. Okay. So along the lines of more like disturbing stuff, thank goodness these two men got arrested too, because we don't need this stuff going on. So 2 men have been charged and arrested for kidnapping a woman who turned them down. This is like one of those things where, like, dating's scary, you know? Because, like, this stuff happens. And you kind of men who are like this man are gross and disgusting. And along with that family, there's a special place in hell for you too. Sorry. You know, we're entitled, you know, that's just my opinion. Just like you're entitled to your opinion, and I don't judge at all. No. It's just gross. Like, wow. Like, did you really think, like, kidnapping her was gonna make her be like, oh my God, I love you now? No, it wasn't. She still don't like you. And guess what? Now you're being charged with that. And charged with, like, kidnapping and stuff. Like, and, like, I think there's, like, a thing where, like, with intent to do something, I don't know, like, if they have that intent to, like, rape. Is that like one of those things? Because I know there's intent to murder, but is there, like, intent to rape? That's a very good question. I should probably look that up at some point for myself. It just, yeah, that just doesn't sit right with me. Nope. Okay. So I don't know where that took place, but, you know, we were in Florida for a little bit, going up to Tennessee. So Tennessee's Senate has passed a bill, and I really like this bill, and I think a lot more states should do it. Requiring drunk drivers to pay child support if they cause death to a parent, you know? I think that's a good bill, because, like, some kids are out here with no parents struggling. Like, they might have to go live with their grandparents, or if they don't have any family members, they have to go off, you know, to, like, an orphanage and, like, wait for, like, someone to adopt them and stuff. Or, like, if they do only have one single parent after said person kills the other parent, that other parent is now gonna have to work their ass off to be able to, like, support their child. I know, I get it, like, they had the child and stuff, but you piece of crap killed the other parent. Yeah. So I love that bill. I feel like every state should possibly look into getting that bill. So if you were on the if you listened to the podcast for what God, I can't even think of freaking names. Big Time Talkers. Tommy Haley talked about the animal activists who have been showing up to the Timberwolves game. Well, this animal activist showed up at a Timberwolves game, dressed up. I shouldn't say dressed up. No, it's kind of like dressed up or disguised as a ref. The plan behind was this to be dressed up as a ref, and eject the Timberwolves owner out. Well, this person was arrested, obviously. Yeah. But I just thought it was funny because, like, I think there's a lot of, like, I'm sorry, this mac and cheese is hitting the spot. But there's been, like, a lot of animal activists going to the Timberwolves games, and it's caused a pretty big commotion, honestly. Alright. So, moving on. The Justice Department, concluded that the Mississippi State Penitentiary, so I think they've, like, dug into this stuff, has violated a number of constitutional rights granted to those incarcerated at prison. So they doing bad stuff over there they're not supposed to be doing. For shame. For shame. Okay. This one is very, like, very positive. Very, like, go get it, girl. This 13-year-old is set to graduate from the University of Minnesota. Girl, you are beyond smart. Like, holy moly. Just, sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Sorry, props to you. You know, you're going out there, you're working hard, you're getting at what you want to get at. Like, good for you. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this, like, freaking, this one freaking irritated me. A lot. Sorry, I spaced out again. Ugh. So there's this teacher, I don't know where this teacher's from, but wrote on this poor little 7-year-old's math paper, absolutely pathetic. Saying, like, you know, like, the work he's done on there, you know, like, that his work he did was absolutely pathetic, you know? Girl, I hope the school boards gotta do something. Okay, so, big news too, also, I think throughout this week, this one happened on Monday, but it was about the whole Twitter, you know, closing to close to accepting, you know, Elon Musk's buyout offer, you know. I think, doesn't he own it now? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I don't really care for the Kardashians, but this one was like, hey, thank God she did that. So, a lot of fans have praised Khloe Kardashian. I know some of the stuff, like, that goes on with him, very controversial, this and that. I get it, okay? Not a very big fan of Kardashians either. But she called her mom out for being rude and rudely yelling at her driver. And also posted on Twitter saying, having money does not mean you can treat people like how her mom did. Which, like, I'm kind of, like, glad, like, she, like, realized that and was like, hey, that's not okay. Like, that's not okay at all. So, also, in Atlanta, at a Hawks and Miami game, Hawks and Miami Heat game, it got delayed to a very suspicious package that was found outside the State Farm Arena. And, yeah, it delayed the game. I didn't read what the package was, guys. Sorry. I was just like, what? Oh, also sad news this week as well. The world's oldest person. Oh my god, I'm gonna say this name so awfully. I'm so sorry. Tanaka. Well, she has passed away this week. Her age was 119 years old. That's pretty crazy, but also very, like, deeply saddening and stuff. Like, I hope she lived a very, like, good and full life, you know? So, pets. Some of us have them, some of us don't, some of us love them, yeah. Pets are just there. Well, this dog mom, turns on Michael Jackson in the car, and her dog's response is hilarious. Please go watch that video. It is freaking funny. Also, you may be seeing some changes in your local grocery stores. I don't know if this is, like, for sure, like, happening, but I thought it was very interesting. But, some of your favorite cereals, like, you know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, can now come in oatmeal form. Crazy! Yeah. What else is there? Oh, also, Cinnamon Toast Crunch came out also with, creamy cinnamon spread. I feel like that'd be good on some toast. I might have to try that. Because, like, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's, like, one of my favorite cereals out there. So, yeah, definitely we'll have to try it. Okay. It was Comic-Con or something? There was an event going on, but Brendan Fraser, from our childhood, if you were, like, I want to say, like, 27, or if you're 20, I want to say, 22 and up. If you know who Brendan Fraser is, he was part of, like, our childhood. He was very emotional after fans thanked him for making their childhood awesome, and which, a matter of fact, he did. I loved watching Brendan Fraser movies. They were really good. They were very funny. Oh, here we go, yeah. Elon Musk is becoming the new owner of Twitter. And many on the platform are less than thrilled about the change, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, it's one of those things you kind of gotta get over. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. So, concerts this week. Little Durk. I think I know one song by him. I don't know. Lil Durk stops his concert to call a man for allegedly getting into a physical fight with a woman in the crowd. Props to you, sir. Props to you. Also, I talked about Kid Laroi earlier. He also paused one of his concerts after security tackles fans. I don't know what for, but, like, at least, like, these people are like, trying to take care of their fans, because, their fans, like, buy their stuff, Okay, so this one, like, made me say, what about Elon Musk? He revealed that he currently doesn't own a house. I'm sorry, what? You're richer than a motherfucker, and you don't own a house? Well, he relies on the kindness of friends to keep a roof over his head. So he's a couch surfing, he's a billionaire, right? All right, to each their own. Okay. There is a new A24 movie coming out. It's a slasher movie. It's called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Looks pretty good so far. Recommend you go watch the trailer if you like horror movies. Also, there's a movie by Blumhouse coming out too called Black Phone. Really want to go see it. Looks really freaking good. Okay. So, guess what else happened this week? So there's 1,761 pounds of meth. Sorry, that was supposed to be a drum roll with my tongue going, you know. I was trying to make it like a little suspenseful, you know. Well, it was meth found encased in 158 packages of strawberry puree. What the hello, kitty? So, if you're wondering, that is about $35.2 million worth of meth. Dang, someone ain't getting paid. Okay. Also, more news in the movie industry. They have just released that they are working on a Venom 3 and then another Ghostbusters, The Afterlife. So there will be 3 Venom movies, and now there will be 5 Ghostbuster movies. Pretty excited about that. Okay. So, in Indianapolis, a police officer fatally tasers a man in a home disturbance call. Investigations are launched. So, not a whole lot of info on that. I know that home disturbance calls are kind of very iffy. A little bit. But I don't know where I stand on this. Sorry, guys. It's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it's interesting, but I don't really know where I stand on it. Also, Dr. Pepper has made a candle that smells exactly like Dr. Pepper. And it comes in an actual Dr. Pepper can. Yeah, if the picture that's on here is correct advertisement. Looks pretty cool. Would smell good too. Okay. So this is some petty stuff for murder. So a woman is arrested and charged with murder after allegedly stabbing her husband multiple times over the taste of his coffee. She didn't have to kill him over arguments about coffee. I'm sorry, there's just better way. If you don't like it, make it yourself. Figure out how to do it yourself, girl. Dang. It's 2022. Go buy freaking K-Cups. I know they're expensive, but K-Cups. Okay. So this woman has married her own cat to stop landlords from getting rid of her cat. I don't know, people. I don't know. Okay, I just work here. I don't know. Also more movie news for the kiddos out there, or you know, us adults with like who are kids at heart, you know. So J.J. Abrams' production company has partnered with Warner Brothers to produce a live-action adaptation of the popular toy Hot Wheels. You know, they've been around forever. I don't think I've seen a Hot Wheels movie. Like, you know, like advertised or anything. Guess what? So, EU, I don't know what EU stands for. Sorry. A little bit done. Didn't do my research. Like like full-blown research on this about like EU, but EU votes to force phone companies to all use the same charger. So like, you know, we ain't gotta go out and buy multiple different chargers for like all the things that we have. Also, I found this very interesting. So this happens, I think this one was 7 years, but it's really cool. If you go watch the time lapse of it, it's really cool. It's over 2 days long of this giant corpse flower being bloomed in Allendale, Michigan. And it only happens ever so often, you know? This one is a little bit out there. So for the last few years, this woman named Madeline and her husband Malachi have collected more than 200 plastic children. So, you know, dolls, I guess, pretty much, including 30 life-size dolls, and live with them in their home in South Carolina. And their childhood sweethearts. Aw, cute. They might have trouble I'm trying to find the right words. I think they might just have had trouble, you know, having kids, you know, which sucks. But I don't know if you need 200 dolls. Sorry. I'm not trying to judge, but also movies. The Batman 2 has been announced by Warner Brothers that they are definitely going to make another one, or make a second one to the Batman. Okay. There is video service out there of a school bus in New Mexico that has surfaced of an accident where a driver was racing someone and they crashed into a school bus full of kids. Come on now, people. Let's be smarter. Like, we cannot be smarter, okay? Just be smart, make good choices. Okay. This one is very, like, great, you know, positive and stuff. This girl, she's a senior in a Florida high school. She has received 72 college application letters. Go, girl. I hope you find the college of your dreams, and I hope you go out there and you go after your dreams and stuff, and you do it, girl. You live life to the fullest, okay? Alright, we are going to end this on a very positive note. So you know how we were talking about cereals earlier, too? So, Crocs and General Mills have linked up on cereal-inspired shoe collections, you know, from Cocoa Puffs to Trix to Honey Nut Cheerios to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know, all out there. That's pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys back here, you know, next Friday, same time, same place. Oh, sorry. I kind of like rushed through everything. It's very late. I gotta get up early tomorrow for work. You know, work. Like I've been saying for the past few, be smart out there. Make good choices. Make good decisions. You know, you're good. You need just do good stuff, okay? But this has been the Czirr Shit Podcast with me, Maisie Czirr, your host. You can go and follow me on Twitter at Maisie_Czirr, for updates with any of the podcasts going on that I'm in, or any of the ones that my friends do. Go to BYT. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I'm very sleepy. B-card, so B-card on Twitter, and it's at bcardyt. Sorry, I just died over here. I'm so tired. But yeah. So until next time, again, smart choices, good decisions. Have a fun and safe weekend out there. If you're watching the draft, I hope, your teams get good picks and stuff, blah, blah. Or you have fun watching the draft, But until we meet again.